welcome back to the channel for a new review on some 1/12 scale figures by Patriot Studio. We have the Chainsaw Man and one of the Chainsaw Sisters from Resident Evil 4. And we have Leon here, also by Patriot Studio, to keep an eye on things. So I hope you enjoy the review, folks. Beautiful packaging. That's the outer packaging there, and then the two figures come in their own little boxes. A nice little magnet flap here. And here is one of the Chainsaw Sisters. Really gory looking, but not as gory as the Chainsaw Man. Let's get them out. Drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and follow me on Instagram at DKnight333. And check out Patriot Studio on Instagram. That's their Instagram page, and they've done some incredible stuff so far. My favorite figure from them would be the bathroom scene Joker. He is over there. I've reviewed him on the channel. I know I got the gun in the wrong hand, but I need to change that around soon. But what an amazing piece that was and is. Check out the review on him. I also have the red suit version from the Murray show by Patriot Studio. Check out that review too. Feel like going back and doing another video on this piece in particular. Came with two head sculpts and all kinds of cool accessories like the diorama of the bathroom and everything, man. It was absolutely insane. It's an incredible piece. That's probably the best 1/12 scale figure I've ever seen in my life. But yeah, they've done the sisters and Lady D from Resident Evil Village. Done the liquor, which I have and I've reviewed on the channel. I've always liked the look of this zombie. I think that's from Resident Evil 2, is it? Look at that, that's amazing. 1/12 scale. It's unbelievable. When you take pictures with these figures, they look like 1/6 scale. Like, the level of detail and the clothing is always so well done. And I'm really looking forward to seeing these new figures. So let's get to it. I gotta say, as I was taking the figures out of the box, I was looking to see if there was any kind of credits that I could show, because I honestly do feel that I'm always blown away by the level of passion and work that goes into the Patriot Studio figures, and I never see any name credits for who's responsible for the tailoring, the paint, the head sculpting, accessories, all that stuff. Literally unsung heroes, you know, when it comes to 1/12 scale figures. I mean, I don't know any names of any of the people responsible for bringing these figures to us, but they really do deserve, you know, recognition. They honestly do, from the bottom of my heart. It's amazing work that they keep churning out. They've never failed to amaze me with everything they've sent along to review, and yes, they do send me samples, and I just do my best to review them, and I'm honest with you. But honestly, and I'm sure other people out there who have collected their stuff can, you know, confirm, their figures are just on a really high level. But anyway, I just wanted to say that because I couldn't see any names to show you. I really wanted to give them some kind of recognition. It could be below here in another language, but I think that might just be a translation of the warning here. And there's no other names that I could see, unless I'm missing it, because there is a fair bit of packaging with the bathroom scene Joker. No, I was checking on the rest of the packaging for the bathroom scene figure. There's nothing. There's no names on it. This is the outer packaging of the packaging. It's so beautifully done. But no names to shout out. But honestly, they're fantastic artists, and they definitely deserve recognition for their work. Okay, so this is everything you get with Mrs. Chainsaw. I haven't played the games. It's too much for me, folks. I'd have a damn heart attack or something. Alien Isolation was the last scary survival horror game I played, and I would play another one of those because I wasn't scared of the alien because I love it so much. I couldn't wait for him to turn up. But yeah, the Resident Evil stuff, I gave it a go with the remake of Resident Evil 2, and once Mr. X turned up and just wouldn't stop following me, I just couldn't take that. So yeah. And Resident Evil 4 looks really good though. I don't know, maybe one day I'll give that a whirl. But these, I've watched all the videos. I did my research and watched loads of boss fights, different versions of the boss fight, and tried to find little documentaries where people were talking about this character specifically, and one of the sisters here. But that's really freaky, this one. This is really grotesque. And the blood on there. And that is just scary. You can see the eye looking out at us. And I noticed as I was getting her out of the packaging, her, even though you can't see it, all up her legs, her whole body is disfigured. Just like the arms here. It's really quite horrific looking, this one. I didn't expect to be honest, when I saw it through the plastic in the box, I thought that looks, you know, fine, but it's a bit boring. Not really in person, no. It just has a really horrifying kind of presence to it. And she hasn't even got the chainsaw in her hand yet. But there's just something about the way the mouth looks, kind of just gaping open like that, and the eyes staring out at you. It's really creepy. I got a bit more light shining in her face so you can see more of the detail there. I'll show you the rest of the body in a little while too, but the weathering here on the clothing is really well done. Blood's really convincing. Oh, yikes. Oh, and here's her chainsaw. Quite heavy, there's a fair bit of weight to it. And then she has this big kind of bear trap or human trap or some kind of trap. I want nothing to do with this. It just looks nasty. Have it wrapped around Leon's leg or something. He's like, no thank you, that might have to be the way it goes, Leon. It might be why you're here. She also comes with a little bag that comes with some spare buttons for her clothing and these two little white ball things that seem to be stuck together. I don't know what that is, but maybe anyone who's played the game can let me know what they are for, what they represent. Yeah, we'll come back to you in a minute. I'm not sure what her name is, so we are going to call her for the remainder of the video Doris. So I'll be back with you in a second, Doris. Sit tight. And this is Mr. Chainsaw, the Chainsaw Man, and I was, you know, I noticed the eyes when he first turns up in the cutscene for the boss fight. And I thought, oh, I wonder if they captured that. These look more bloody. I'm not sure, maybe later on in the game he gets, you know, some damage to the eyes, but look at the blood. And the kind of blood effects on the rolled up sleeves of the shirt there, that looks really good. Even got some blood on the wrist peg, that's good. I like that when that's done. Helps it blend in better. I've got some pretty good fake blood, so I could always add some more if I felt like it, but it doesn't need it. It's suitably bloody. Some blood stains on his trousers, pants, whatever you want to call them. And his chainsaw has two chainsaw blades. You know, just in case. But again, a very cool accessory, and I'm looking forward to posing them both up with these. They don't come with stands. He just comes with some more buttons in case you lose some from his shirt there. But yeah, he doesn't come with quite as much stuff as... Oh, jeez, she really is creepy. Oh, Doris. Dorothy. Height-wise, this is how Leon stacks up in between the two chainsaw-wielding psychos. They might not be psychos, I haven't played the game. Maybe they were perfectly normal people and some weird thing happened to their little village, town thing. And through no fault of their own, they became possessed by the deranged urge to kill and maim, tear apart, possibly even feast on the flesh of whoever they deem unfit to continue living. So, that is how he stacks up. He's taller than Doris, but not... Well, is he though? You know, is he shorter than Chainsaw Man? Not by much. I mean, his collar on his jacket's helping him a little bit there in the shoulder department. Take that away and he's a little bit... Probably will take off the jacket in a minute just so we can see. But anyway, that's how they measure up together. I'll just get Doris to lift her skirt up a little bit for us and we can check out the pins, which are highly deformed and look very painful. Very reminiscent of the effect that was on the bodies of the clicker figures by Patriot Studios. So very nice to know that the whole body is like that, you know, underneath the clothing. Very creepy. Alright, I've got them both holding onto the chainsaws. Chainsaw man here is actually wielding it as he strides forward, while Doris is simply taunting with it, holding it out with her arm, just letting it dangle while it revs away. Letting you know that the inevitable is just that, and can't be outrun. So run if you like, draw it out, you know, have a good cry, but at the end of the day, you're gonna die. This is my favourite of the two. I didn't think that was going to be the case, but she's way more creepy. And I love this pose as well. That's how I'd have her on the shelf, I think, just letting it dangle there like that. Something about that really creeps me out. That expression on her face as well. Slight head tilt as well. Bit of Myers action there, a little influence. Ugh, look at that. Ugh. How can something that far gone looking still be aware enough to taunt like this and hold out the chainsaw? Creepy. This is a really cool piece. Should we put them on the rotating base individually and check out the details? Start with the chainsaw man, get full body shot as he turns. Then I'll zoom in for you. We'll just get a look at the proportions here. I've just noticed one of his little suspenders here has come detached. It's basically just a little hook on the end that hooks onto the connection there. So as you're posing him, it might come loose from time to time. You just got to hatch it back on. Latch it back on? Is that the word I'm looking for? Easy enough. But yeah, really creepy looking piece. I love the chainsaw on this, it's brutal. Look at that. All the blood as well, damn. And he holds onto the chainsaw well enough. You can see all the detail on the sack. Little flicks of paint. And nice weight to the figure, balance as well, for, you know, considering it's holding a big chainsaw like that. Haven't had any trouble with him falling over. Yeah, I just wanted to show you that you can raise his arms up above his head with the chainsaw, just in case that tickles your fancy for a pose idea. And that looks really good. It looks very threatening. And you can add Leon into the mix. Yeah, I could tweak it a bit, make it look better, but it's just to show you that you can do it and still balance as well. Alright, now we'll take a look at one of the Chainsaw Sisters on the rotating base, and I've got the trap at her feet. This is the one for me out of the two. I was not expecting that, but they're both really good. Seeing the Chainsaw Man with the chainsaw raised above his head like that, that is a hell of a look for him, but I don't know, this one, something about it. But check out the blood work on the trap, it's really well done, very convincing. Don't forget about those moving parts too. Oh, I just wasn't expecting this particular figure to creep me out as much as it is. It's excellent work with the sculpt and the tailoring, the blood work. Good stiff joints, nice heavy weight to the figure. Not heavy, but you know what I mean. It doesn't feel hollow or cheap or anything like that. This feels good and sturdy, very satisfying. Now this is cool. The trap does close, so you can have Leon's leg in there. Put him in a very compromising position with seconds to figure out how he's going to get out of this one. While we'll call him Billy. Billy the Chainsaw Man comes at him with a double-bladed chainsaw in full swing, ready to separate limbs from body. All while Doris just stands there in the background, just dishing out orders. Yes, Billy, go to him. I see it from Leon's point of view. That's not good. I'm gonna figure a way out of this one, son. I was just looking on a website here, and there's version A with the Chainsaw Man, version B with the Chainsaw Woman, but she's wearing a different outfit to the one I have. She's got like a cardigan and a green dress on. Can't really see the green, but yeah. And then you'd have a special edition, which comes with, oh okay, that's what I have here, the special edition, because that's the outfit I have. So yeah, the version B is the one with the green dress and the cardigan. Because yeah, my box says special edition there. Alright, so I'll wrap it up, folks, give you my final thoughts and a score out of 10 for each of the chainsaw wielding figures. I'm going to start with the lady over here. Very impressive her, as you know, throughout the video I've been gushing about it, but it's just a hell of a presence to this piece. I love the sculpt, I love the paint, I love the detail all underneath the clothing on the body. Chainsaw is really well done. Articulation is good, even though I haven't really put it to the test much. I do really like this piece. I'm going to give her a good old 9 out of 10. She doesn't come with any spare hands, but she just comes with the two hands that you need to hold on to the chainsaw. Maybe a cool, like, kind of reaching, stretching out kind of hand like that, you know, so I could have had her dragging the chainsaw and reaching for you with the other hand or something, because especially with that face of hers, it's really creepy looking. But yeah, I'll give her like a 9 out of 10. That's a really good figure right there, 1/12 scale, hell of a presence to it. I'm sure you'll love it. And this guy, a big chainsaw wielding man, Chainsaw Man, I'm going to give him a 9 as well. Because he holds onto his chainsaw really well. Chainsaw is beautifully detailed and painted. It's got good articulation in that head as well. You're able to move that sack head up and down a fair bit. And you should be able to have a lot of fun posing both of them up against Leon here. And that addition of the big trap that comes with the chainsaw wielding lady there, with the chainsaw sisters, that's a really nice accessory to have. And you know, I could even bring the liquor from Patriot Studios into the equation here and have it be absolutely, well, just bleak at best for poor Leon. So yeah, folks, I give them both a 9 out of 10. They're really good figures, as usual, from Patriot Studios. I've never been disappointed with anything they've been kind enough to send along for a review. Just my genuine thoughts and feelings about what I've seen from them. Very, very high quality, and definitely contenders for best makers of 1/12 scale figures out there. I do like a lot of the Mezco stuff as well. I've seen a fair bit of that in my time, so I really like the Mezco 1/12 scale figures. But yeah, Patriot Studios right up there with them. Really, really well thought out figures, especially the Joker ones that I showed you earlier. Check out the reviews for both the Joaquin Phoenix Jokers on the channel, and I'll be back with you soon. I'll see you soon. Drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram at DKnight333. I'll see you soon. Take it easy. Bye bye.